walking past, going into other rooms. I hope you can see the tokens that you see.
Saw them for a second. Yep.
Yep. You see one path into the what looks to be like an indention in the wall to the right and to the left. So you do know that there are several giants in here. You haven't seen really anything but giants thus far, but like outside, there were also Ettins. I'm sorry, but you have to take into consideration as well. Remember last week, Rov told you that the giants were working with the elements of the earth as well.
Okay. So here's what I'd like to do, guys. I'd like to pour the ale and the oil into this entrance so that we cover this area with the oil and the ale, or a big area inside here as much as we can get covered, and bottleneck them here. And then if enough creatures get into this area, when we toss, like, for instance, a fireball in there, that they don't just burn from the fire, but they continue to burn while they're standing.
I am pretty tall, man. I am 6'4".
So
Stone giants, though?
But no, I just kind of was leaning back.
I didn't hear that.
Aren't they stone giants, though? I mean, wouldn't they be kind of immune to fire?
Well, they could take fire damage.
They took fire damage from the fireball.
For those fireballs.
No, that's true. Okay.
Yeah, you do remember that they do not have any kind of immunities versus fire or anything.
So that means you would have to keep them.
They burn just as well as the next guy.
They throw hella boulders, though.
You
do remember that. They are a pretty formidable foe, that's for sure. Yeah, it's definitely going to be
Yeah, the only thing I'm seeing, this is discussion between us.
It's definitely going to be in a hard time for them.
So
they could actually die. There's a lot of
small,
small, compact rooms. And
well, we're going to have to.
It's going to be loud.
We're just going to have to keep them there.
I mean, it's going to be loud.
Not that we can stop a lot of it, but we can stop most of it. And even if we can get a
camera,
we can leave it there. We
it's
can keep getting them to come through as long as we can survive. I just don't see that we're going to have. If we get in there into a big open room, we're toast. No questions asked.
And I think the success of our last engagement was the
man, that's not good, Hake.
Fireballs.
Doing straw polls.
Like that, so
what classes do you want everybody to play again? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I think it's our best option. And again, one of the other reasons why I want to cover this place in oil is it makes it slippery. So there's a filling it up with
USB
ale,
hub.
at least one of the kegs of ale. Just let it sit on the ground and then pour as much of the oil as we can on the ground down there. It makes it slippery. It's hard for them to keep their footing, but it's also flammable. Which if we can get this, we get this moving, we keep it in that area. Eventually we're going to need to get through it. But we can deal with that when we get to that point.
You think the Bard's going to go down first? I don't know. They got plenty of heals now, so we'll see.
One thing, real quick. Out of character. Have any of you?
That's what it sounds
anybody
like.
played? Anybody played Smite before? And I don't know if you know, Hercules has this big rock, and if somebody has a caged in area, the rock will bounce.
Try putting what in a different.
The only thing I'm seeing here is the kind of bottleneck that we're in with boulders.
I'm not going to mess with that stuff now. You guys should be able to hear me fine.
But do they bounce like that in real life?
Because my mic is working. OBS is
from what I saw in the last thing, they were hitting two of us.
Showing that I'm throwing out audio as well. So
I'm just saying.
You'll have to get with me later.
Well,
on that,
the point is this: you're going to have to hug the wall. If you're hugging the wall and attacking something in the center of the hallway, they have to get at an angle to lob the thing. Like, he's got like a foot corner, and the boulder's probably bigger than the angle that he needs to throw it in.
Yeah, we need to split up probably on the back wall here, and then probably one or two will be kind of keeping the hole shut.
Yeah. You just be careful. The farther back you go, the bigger the hole angle is for them to throw at you. So.
Gotcha.
Anybody here speak giant?
I do.
You can hear the two giants conversing in the hall. You can hear them, "Let's go outside and check on the fires." Brrr. So it seems like they're going to be heading outside now. Because
All right,
it is
so
about that time.
It took us 45 minutes to get down here?
No, it didn't. No, you watched them for about 45 minutes, and you noticed about 45 minutes went by till you saw them for the second time. So now that you've actually been coming down into the layer here, it's been about another 45 minutes, and it seems like they're starting to go out and make their rounds again.
All right. Well, I wasn't counting on it taking us 45 minutes to go down the stairs.
Well,
So I
you
don't know
guys
what
have
to do
been
at this
conversing
point.
for quite a while. I mean, you could always run back out and wait for them, or...
Yeah, I guess so. And the next time we'll just have to be quiet and not talk and just come right back to where we are.
You're killing me, dude.
There was none outside, right? These are the ones
No.
that were outside, so we could also bottleneck the hole out there as well.
I don't plan on fighting these guys outside again. That was they were in their element out there.
Sounds good.
All right, so we're going to go out, hide. We're going to come back down when they come back down, and we're not going to spend a lot of time, or 45 minutes, going down the stairs.
Still hug the wall, though, everyone.
And suddenly I wish I prepared rope trick. Anyway.
Yeah, no problem, Vane. So are you guys retreating out of the...
We retreat out, we're going to let them come out, do their rounds, and go back down again.
Alright. Are you guys going to jump them outside, or are you going to just wait for them to come back down?
Wait for them to come back down.
Alright, well, that happens. About 10 minutes go by, you're able to watch them kind of look around, and they both go their merry ways again. So it seems like you may have about 45 minutes here.
So
Okay.
Good evening, Governor.
Yeah, let's come back
What's
down.
up,
The other
Morgan?
thing I want to do is I want to put the torches out on the way down,
Okay.
so that there's no visibility into the back lines.
Okay, so do you want me to turn the actual dynamic lighting off for the torches here, or is that what you want me to do?
Yeah, I mean, however you want to do that. We want to get back down here towards where we can see into this room, but we want to turn the torches off behind us so that we're not like illuminating ourselves so they can see us.
Okay. Well, I'll just say that you turn the torches off. You throw some cups over them, some leather or whatever, and you get them turned off. You get them put out, actually, not turned off. But
Okay, so we're gonna watch the guards here. When we watched them before, how long did it take them to go back and forth?
it was at least a good 35, 40 minutes. And then they kind of hung out
In this
here.
room?
This room here, yes. When they disappeared
Okay,
the
so-
first time, when you followed them down, they basically one went off to the left here, and one went off into the right, well, into the eastern area. And then they were gone for about 35, 40 minutes. They came back. They congregated in the middle here for a little bit, and that's when they headed out. And that's when you guys retreated out. They came out behind you. They took a victory lap around the barricades out there, and then they came back down, and this is where you're at.
Okay, so we're gonna, as soon as they vanish into the sides, we're gonna start pouring one of the kegs of ale into the room, and we're gonna saturate it with the oil as well. So we're gonna use half of the water skins and one keg of ale.
Just for men? I don't need just for men, dude.
If you generously spread it over, it should cover that area.
Nice, Heavy. All right.
Remember, when we do this, we have to start at the far end and pour it and walk our way back so we don't paint ourselves into the middle.
You notice when you guys come out here, you actually notice some streaks of blood on the floor that are very noticeable, and they travel to the east. And this isn't just like a small blood trail. I mean, this is it's like something just massively destroyed, dragged across the floor. And you can actually see that, which is right here on the map. You can see the, as you're in this area right here, dumping all of the ale and the oil on the ground, you can actually see large blood streaks. It's like they were dragging a corpse or something large.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna get back.
So you guys have been working on this for about 5 minutes now. So we'll say that 5 minutes have elapsed. 5 minutes time has elapsed.
Okay, so we need to get into our positions, guys. I would probably suggest nobody being like front and center in that hallway. But wherever you want to go, you want to go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to call out in Giant that there's people topside, and we're going to surprise attack these guys.
That is not good.
So we're going to bottleneck them right here in the entrance.
Dude, there are so many Giants close, guys, and Ettins. This
Just
is
see
not
how
good for them.
Part of the strategy, if I could play my song right before
Oh my god.
the attack begins as part of the surprise, so my song is playing.
So you're gonna start. You're gonna have Call of Battle going.
Not right. I'm gonna start playing it right as.
Hey,
the
Bonda,
surprise attack
welcome
begins.
to the stream.
So as soon as they
I
hit
don't
the
think
hallway.
I've seen you
Yeah, as
before.
soon as they hit the
The
hallway.
name isn't familiar, so welcome to the stream.
Are you gonna do that
Okay.
now, Gim?
Well, that's what I'm going to do. So does anybody else have anything that they want to do or cast or prepare right before we start this battle?
Hey, thanks for the follow.
Let's make
Rich
sure that all gets
ATC.
done before the battle starts so that when we surprise these guys, we're not all casting prep spells.
Thank you for the follow, Rich ATC.
Well, I
I
already took
appreciate
care
it.
of casting mage armor, so I'm set on that front.
That
Honestly, I
lasts
don't
an
really
hour
have
or
anything.
8 hours, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a nice spell.
Yeah,
Alright.
Romar's gonna grab his holy symbol and ask Coralon to protect us during this fight. He's gonna cast prayer on everyone.
So prayer is +1 to everything, basically. +1 to attack, +1 to damage, saving throws, checks, everything, right?
Yeah, it's bonus to AC, attack roll, weapon damage roll, ability check, and saving throws.
Very important. You need to remember that.
I'm gonna add.
I have a question for you though
Plus
on
one.
that front. Does that mean I get a +1 to my thing to impose saving throws, or no?
No.
Because it says saving throws. Damn it! Oh well.
It would help you to
You gotta
pass
have the
your
plus
saving throw.
ones of the plus ones of the plus
Yeah.
ones. Yeah, we have a great community here, Rich. Welcome aboard,
I
man.
was gonna make a macro with.
Tonight is going to be a really, really, really tough night. These guys may end up re-rolling, but I hope it doesn't happen. I have confidence.
What does your song give again? It's
They're good
Now
players.
it's
1d6.
1d6 now that I leveled, so you get a 1d6 on all damage rolls.
All right, we're going to say that another 5 minutes time has elapsed. So it's been about 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes since you've seen the stone giants depart the main corridor here in the middle.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. Everybody ready now?
What do you guys think?
Got
Do
your
you think they're
reactions
gonna,
or reactions ready to go?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go
you
ahead and
guys think
scream
they're in
out,
deep
Dave.
shit or what?
Topsiders! Topsiders!
Oh my god, that is not
Gnomes
the
in
right
the
thing to do.
village!
All right. Oh my god. Urgh. Hear a couple grunts and rumbles, and you see a couple stone giants come around the corner.
Okay, so as soon as he hits that entrance between the box
Mhm.
and us, that little square thing, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna hit whatever gets into that corridor.
Okay. So, are you going to light the oil and ale on fire
No.
as well? Okay.
Not yet.
They're full hit points, Bull. Everyone dies, huh, Hake? Alright. So the giants get up on the oil. They slip and slide a little bit. One falls down. Is able to get back up. So something is definitely going on here, they think. And one gets... Oops. The first giant, the one on the left, makes his way through the doorway. And you guys
Okay, I
actually
was
are gonna
trying
have-
to attack him before he hit
Okay.
Like right here, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that was.
That he can't
Alright.
get through.
No, he can
That's
get
where I
through.
wanted to hit him. Yeah,
Okay,
he can
alright.
probably get through, but that's where I wanted to hit him.
Okay.
Just
I'll just place the miniature there. So I will give everyone. Actually, I'm going to give you guys free initiative because you have the elements of surprise. They weren't expecting you. They are pretty dumb giants, so. Well, actually, they're not dumb, but. They're not pug dumb or chihuahua dumb, but they're pretty dumb.
They're dumb.
Alright, so you can get. You know of at least 3. You're all speaking with one another, looking at all of the angles through the hall here in the middle, and you're actually able to confirm 2 stone giants and 1 Etzen so far. But you do hear other. It seems like they are rallying, doing a rallying cry as well. So there could. You're thinking that the shit could get deep real quick, and they are probably calling friends. Actually, Gim, you can actually understand that they are. You can hear them saying invaders.
okay. No, that's fine.
Yeah, they
okay,
should have took
so
the
we
2
gonna go with our
outside.
attacks here?
The 2 outside would have alleviated this battle.
Oh,
So now instead of just fighting 2, they're going to end up fighting 4, which is not
All right, I
good.
guess I'll go ahead and start since I called the first attack.
All right, you're hitting armor class 15 on the stone giant.
20.
Nice crit.
Hell.
Wow.
All right, so it's
Definitely
gonna be.
a.
This is gonna be tough, Dave.
It's going to be a.
I'm gonna
tough
have to
fight.
roll the dice and just assume the max damage on all these.
Correct. Max damage plus an additional 1d whatever your weapon is.
2d6. So let me get back to that screen. So that's gonna be 12. What the heck just happened? Oh, that's all Juno's rolls.
Good Lord. 18 plus 18.
Yeah, so 36 plus another 2d6 for the maul.
Yeah, you get an additional 3d6 because it is actually a giant damage bonus, correct?
Yeah, that's why there's so many. That's why there's a 2d6 plus 8 plus 3d6.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I was
All
just
right,
kind
so-
of looking at the numbers.
So it's 36 plus 2d6 here.
And remember my 1d6.
And your
Okay,
prayer.
and prayer. What's prayer again?
Just +1.
Plus 1. So
They're
that was
micromanaging their
37
numbers big time,
plus
guys.
now 1 plus 46 or 3d6.
They are definitely in trouble. That is for sure. At least the giant is not going to be able to throw a boulder. Not at this point.
Good Lord.
And I'll hit for my like 10.
So a total of 33 on this front one.
51.
Where's
It was-
51? I see 19 plus 14 for 33.
Right, I rolled all that stuff because I needed to see the damage to count it
Ah,
because
okay.
it's a crit, it's all max.
Okay. I
So
gotcha.
it's 3d6 plus 3d6.
Okay.
2d6 plus 6 plus 3d6 is going to be 836. And then the second roll of 3d6 was 2d6 from the maul, which is the original 2d6 plus 1d6 for the song. So that was an additional 14 on top of the 37. It was 36 plus 1 for the prayer plus 14, so 51.
Okay. Nice hit for a crit. Devastating hit. This giant comes through the
Okay.
doorway, and you just, you time it perfectly, Gim. As soon as he emerges through this corridor, you light him up with that hammer, and he just stutters back. You actually knock him back several feet. You hit him so hard, and he is definitely going to pursue through the tunnel again. But now, who else wants to attack? Because I'm going to let everyone have a free attack because of the element of surprise, and then after that, we're going to roll initiative.
Okay, so I don't get the
So-
extra attack?
Well,
Do you really
just giving
need
everybody
it after
one.
that first hit?
I'm just
Yeah,
going
I
to
think
give everyone
everybody's-
one attack. Everybody gets one free attack.
I'll go ahead and take mine then.
Okay. 51 damage. That is that's a lot. that hammer is definitely nice with giants. That's for sure.
I'm gonna swift cast Divine Favor.
Okay.
So plus 1d8 extra radiant damage on hit for 10 minutes. And take a swing. 17.
That's a hit. You're hitting armor class 15.
And the damage. 22.
All right. Nice hit from you as well. Minus 22. Mr. Cleric, Mr. Lormar, you want to go next?
Yeah, sure. Could we all do melee attacks, or is that okay?
Sure. There's an area between Gim and Uthadar if you'd like to squeeze up through there, and then that's pretty much going to be the only amount of people that. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't see the bard or the mage running up there, so yeah, you can basically have.
Okay.
User disconnected from
Seeing
your
that
channel.
the target is large like this, you can have 3 in front of him.
Oh! Oh, 13 doesn't hit though, does it?
13 is
Yeah.
not a hit.
Is 14 hit? With
15
prayer?
is a
Man,
15, yeah. So
Damn,
missed by
you
one.
would have knocked him on
that
his
would have been a
ass.
whip.
yeah, when you I don't think have you gotten a whip yet with that?
No.
Yeah, I
Once.
figured.
Once.
Was it once?
Oh,
It was
did I
back
get
on
one?
the island still, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was back on the island,
Yeah. Well,
and he hasn't gotten it since.
you engage the giant Lormar, and when you engage him, he's expecting another shot as he's yelling for some backup, and he pulls his hammer out, and he actually deflects your blow from your hammer. So, Rhiannon or Mr. Bard, you're up.
Is it time for me to light everything on fire?
No, not yet.
You go first, and then I'll shoot my bow last.
Bzz.
Okay, if it's not time for that, I'll just do Ray of Frost on the lead giant then.
Ah, Ray of Frost. How disappointing with all the spells you have.
I know.
Now that you're not
Well, they
cursed
don't-
anymore.
That's
So,
pretty nice damage, though.
16 cold damage and
That's
his speed is
definitely
reduced by 10.
some nice. Alright, 16 damage, and I'm going to put a small little snail on this guy to represent him being nerfed speed-wise. Alright, now Laszlo, you're up.
Alright. As you remember, I have the oath bow. So I yell out,
I do remember.
"Swift death to you who have wronged me!"
Whoa, as he's playing a song, that's good.
Yeah.
You should
You
sing
can
a
work it into the
song.
lyrics.
You should sing a song for us, a battle song, because you're gonna need it. I mean, yeah. Is he playing this?
Is that the Braveheart
Are
song?
you playing?
It's Braveheart.
Are you playing a
It's
skin
Braveheart.
flute? Oh, okay, never mind. I thought you were
I
playing.
played.
a skin
I played
flute.
that with my nose. I breathe out my nose. And then,
Oh my goodness.
All right, anyway, I'm gonna fire.
He
And
had
this
that
is
queued up
everything-
ready to go.
I have about three or four more queued up as well. All right, I already made a macro that has my bow plus my hem plus the
Exactly,
prayer plus the
Raven.
oath, so it should be all there.
Man, they should have engaged the
18%
two
armor
that
class.
went
Joined your
outside.
channel.
7 plus 1 plus 10 in damage.
Okay, so total of 18.
damage.
All right, you guys have actually bloodied this first giant, which is really good. That's definitely going to help you guys out. Now that 20 more giants are coming, so I mean,
Derp.
did I say that?
I always forget to roll his damn battle hymn
Oh yeah.
damage.
Go ahead.
Oh, 1d6.
Go ahead.
So yeah, mine did 5 extra damage.
All right, so you guys need to remember that now. You guys should put like a little icon or something on your characters to remind you of that. Or actually, what I'm thinking about doing is I'm going to add a macro system onto your character sheets, and the macro system will actually ask you for bonus variables for buffs and other things. Would you guys like something like that? Because that'll eliminate you guys basically forgetting. So, anyways, I'll put a macro system into y'all's character sheets sometime this week, so you'll stop forgetting about the bard song and the different ores and stuff. So, all right.
How about if the bard put something on his character so that we can remember it?
You could do that as well, but next week I'll add a macro system into your character.
There is
sheets.
a way though that you can give him an aura that will.
So the
extend
entire
to-
time you guys will be seeing that. Yeah, make it really light, a light color, so they see it.
Well, I think you can do that.
You can do that
You can
yourself.
do it yourself. Just click on your. You have full access to the token, so like what Uthadar just put on his.
Awesome. 25 feet.
I always forget it.
Yeah. Can we make that a little bit more transparent?
Jesus, criminally.
That's as transparent as that gets. That's why I used to gray.
All
It's
right.
almost done.
So everybody's basically got their free attack. The first giant is in pretty bad shape. You guys have done over 110 damage to this guy in one round, so. But you definitely hear more heavy footprints coming towards you, and it's actually sort of making the ground rumble in a slight way. All right, so now, seeing that you've
Well, I
surprised
hope
these
this plan of yours
guys,
works.
I am going to roll initiative for us right now. And actually, wow, yeah.
Well, Gim, I hope your plan works. just telling you that now.
Well, this was going to happen no matter what we did, unless we started to do the silence thing again.
I need to turn on the API script real quick. I thought I had turned it on, but I guess I didn't.
I do have a backup plan in case we need to do retreat, but I want to see what we get here before we consider that.
What the hell is that?
If we do need to retreat, I can always try and hold the guy that's in here, and then we can hopefully get away. Kind of plug up the hole.
That's what she said. I mean, did I say?
Well, I'm hoping we kill this guy
Zing.
here.
Sure,
Alright.
that'll help too.
The my initiative API script is not working at the moment, so you guys can all roll your initiative, and I'll roll for the giants all at once. So you guys might actually work out something better here. And actually, I rolled an 8 for my initiative, so
Aww.
that's okay.
Omar's
Omar.
back with his horrible initiative.
Yeah, but it's good that the cleric goes last anyway. So I mean, because yeah. Well, I don't know.
Juno died because of
Juno,
it.
yeah, Juno died. Everybody else roll initiative as well, please.
I didn't see a roll for Lormard.
Oh, I have the macro set to whisper it to the GM.
Oh.
Oh,
What's
we
the
have
initiative modifier?
additional plus
Dex
1. right?
modifier.
Do we have the additional plus 1 because of his thing, right?
No. Yeah, because of checks. Yeah, absolutely.
So 17.
Wow, look at all those rolls.
You guys are
Not bad,
really
not
doing
bad,
good.
guys.
Looks like Raina's
So I actually
going
got an 18.
first.
Woo.
Who's going second? Looks like
Okay, so it should
Laszlo's
be-
going second.
17, 16, 15, 14.
Looks like Uthadar's going next. Then Gim. Then the Giants.
Wait, Laszlo, what's your dex mod?
And then Lormar's going last.
My dex is plus 4. We just
So-
rolled a dex roll?
Yeah, it's
yeah,
a dex check.
initiative is dex, so you would have actually gotten higher than me, I think.
What the hell did I do then?
You have 20 for your initiative.
Oh, because I'm sorry. I have an INT thing for Jesus.